Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Flawless 195 World Tour. I'm Captain Wilson, and this is flight 146 of 218. It's Manila, Philippines to Ngarulamud. I've not researched the pronunciation of the capital of Palau. We are heading for expected flight time of 2 hours and 5 minutes, heading southeast to the small island in the Pacific of Palau. Local time is going to be about 7 a.m. Departure, so be looking to get there. Well, they're 9 hours in front by the time we get to Palau, so add another hour on. What's going to be 10 a.m. Local time just after by the time we get down there. That is about all. I will get the safety demo on now, get the plane set up, get it out of here as quick as I can. So late night session UK time coming up to 11 p.m. 2 hours and 5 minutes. I don't know what I'm going to do in terms of in-flight entertainment. It is one of the shortest runways as well that I've done for a long time, so the landing's going to have to be pretty precise as soon as the end of the runway is upon us. We need to be touching down pretty quick because it's not the longest of runways, but it should be fine for landing this plane. Anything bigger, we're getting onto a risky situation, but we should be okay. It's not anything I haven't done before. Hopefully the visibility is good. We haven't got ILS in just because it is a smaller sort of airport, so ILS is not available in this flight. And also we are not really in the capital city. It's just the only runway on the island, so I'm going to call it the capital because we can't be landing in the capital. Well, it just is what it is. It's going to be like that in some of these island countries. You just land where you can land nearest to, or in this case, the only option. Right, so let's head down there then. Like I say, heading southeast for about 2 hours, 900 miles, RPLL to PTRO. Let's go Manila, Philippines to Palau. Flight 146. Let's do it.
Please pay attention to illuminated signs and crew instructions, including the following safety procedures. The safety card found in your seat pocket contains important information about exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets, and the brace position that you must adopt if you hear brace, brace. There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft. The cabin crew are now pointing out the exits nearest to you. Please be aware that your nearest usable exit may be behind you. Emergency lighting will guide you to an exit. In an emergency, leave all baggage on board. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and released as shown. It must be fastened when the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times. If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Hold the mask in place with the strap. Pull on each side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water, take a life jacket from under your seat. Remove from the pouch and put it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist and click together. Pull the strap to adjust. Do not inflate it inside the aircraft. When outside, inflate it by pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow into this tube. There is a light and whistle for attracting attention. The cabin crew can assist you with life jackets for children. Your tray table must now be stowed, armrests down, window blinds open, and seatbelt fastened. Further information regarding your safety on board can be found in the in-flight magazine. We hope you have a great flight.
just waiting, baby. Save your conversation for the basement. I want you speaking in tongues. You know what they say about those. They come together like we're together. You can't let them slip away. You can't let them slip away. Everything together so unpredictable. But one thing I know for sure, you turn my sixes to nines. Frequently fly. We can't deny. Speeding tonight. I know how we can when I look in your eye and you're holding me tight. Where I love you and you turn my sixes to nines. You turn my sixes to nines. I want you to hold me, ride this with me, set aside your inhibitions. Maybe sometimes when it feels right, maybe it's alright. I want you speaking in tongues. Know what they say about those. They come together like we're together. You can't let them slip away. You can't let them slip away. Everything together so unpredictable. But one thing I know for sure, you turn my sixes to nines. Frequently fly. We can't deny. Speeding tonight. I know how we can when I look in your eye and you're holding me tight. Where I love you and you turn my sixes to nines.
Cabin crew, seats for takeoff.
You turn my sixes to nines. Frequently fly. We can't deny. Speeding tonight. I know how we can when I look in your eye and you're holding me tight. Where I love you and you turn my sixes to nines.
Save me, save me, save me. Save me. Save me.
see them everywhere. In my veins like lightning, I don't even care. And the crowd is heavy, I don't wanna move. All these colors in me, but all I see is you. And nothing else matters. You, baby, it's you. You, baby, it's you. You, baby, it's you. All these painted faces singing back to me. There's an ocean here, but you are all I see. And nothing else matters. You, baby, it's you. You, baby, it's you. You, baby, it's you. You, baby, it's you.
See
Well, it seems we've got a bit of an issue. Just turn this down a bit. Yeah, we're supposed to be at 259 knots. We're at 267. This has happened once before, I think, where the plane is not listening to the speed that I'm telling it to go here. The plane is just completely ignoring that. Now, I can manually override this, obviously. It's not fucking ideal. To try and balance the throttle in the right place at about, I don't know, 68, 70% throttle. So I can manually override it. Now, it wouldn't normally be an issue because whilst we are a little bit too fast, because 260 knots is really the limit. If you go 261, it starts giving you error, you know, overspeed. Whilst we're not in the red zone, it's annoying at 267, whatever we are at the minute, 200 and what, yeah. It's annoying at 267 knots because whilst it might take 5 or 10 minutes off the journey, which isn't the worst thing in the world, the controller is just going to be vibrating its head off for the entirety of the flight. So I can't put it down anywhere because it's just going to shake itself to death. Because, yeah, it's just a bit of a pain in the arse, really. It's only ever happened once before when I forgot to like level out. Because once we level out, I'd take down the throttle to cruise level throttle, but it just didn't. For whatever reason, it glitched out and it didn't work. So I wouldn't mind going 8 knots quicker the whole way because it's not going to break the plane. But it's just annoying. It's just an annoying fault. Let me have a think about what I'm going to do here. I mean, do I just abort to RPVC here? It is on the list of possibilities. I'm not gonna lie. Do we just abort this on a case of CBA and 219 flight worlds? On a case of it's late and I can't be arsed with this. I might. Would it be outrageous? I don't know how long the runway is. I don't know what the terrain's like. Well, the terrain, not great, is it? It's not great. I mean, we could try and go here. Do a bit of online research to see how long these runways are. It's just a case of, like, it's not the end of the world. It's just like, can I be asked 2 hours trying to balance the throttle? You know, it's a long way to go. And I can't just switch off from the flight for an hour and get YouTube on without constantly monitoring. Like, it's a long way to go. Look at all this. Do you know what I mean? And there you go. It's a long, long way to go, innit, with a problem like this. Just an annoying little problem. Do I do a bit of online research and have a look at these 2 runways? I mean, I've only got a few. If I'm going to come down, I'm going to come down, aren't I? I mean, there is a choice. There is 5 runways here. If I did want to abort it. Philippines to the Philippines. it's just a CBA situation dealing with this. Or do we just crack on and just try it and just try and balance the throttle out? Do we just power on? Do we just power on through regardless? Should we have a look online? Should we have a look on Google Earth? Yeah, come on, let's have a look on Google Earth. Right, we'll come back to the tunes. Let's do a bit of research and then we'll make a decision from there. Let's do a bit of research. Now I've got to be one-handed because I've got to hold on to the controller in what? Whoa, what's where are we going here? Oh, is alright, it's okay. We're okay. Right, let's do a bit of Google Earth. Let's do a bit of Google Earth. One-handed. Right, ERT. I do know how to spell Earth. I just typed it in wrong. Right, let's have a look. Oh no, it's just about Google Earth. That's no. Behave yourself. Right, let's have a. We're gonna have a look here. We're gonna have a look, aren't we? We're gonna have a look. Yeah, we're gonna have a look. We're gonna have a look. I'll get it on the stream. We can decide together. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look what we're gonna do here, because it's just a case of like cba.com. Right. Right, let's have a look here. Right, so we've set off from here, obviously. Now we're going to be over this sort of area, aren't we? So we've got a runway. Well, I think we're a bit late to start nosediving in here, aren't we? What about this runway here? It looks to be around here somewhere. Here we go. What's that saying? That looks decent. That's landable, isn't it? That's not some. That's landable, isn't it? What is it called? Calbayog Airport might be a swift diversion. If I'm going to do it, I need to decide now. Right, that's an option. That's an option. And then the other one is I could go down here, which is like, hang on, let me line this up. It's over here somewhere, isn't it? Oh, here, right on the... Again, that's a decent length runway, I feel like. Should we go for our RPVC? Should we do something out of the ordinary here and just fuck this off? Should we go for whereabouts was it? Around here somewhere, wasn't it? There you go. There you go. Should we go for this? Should we just try and do that? It's just like a case of like, it's just a pain in the arse, man. Should we do it? It'd be good practice as a sort of like emergency diversion, wouldn't it? Alright, come on then, let's get autopilot off. Right, we're going for it. Right, seatbelts on. We're going for the diversion. I'm going to do this. Right? You know, there's a fault with the plane. Emergency landing. In other words, can't be arsed. I can't be arsed with this issue. And the fact that it's so late on, and if it was an hour flight, I'd just be like, right, let's just do it. But 2 hours of this messing about, nah. Right, let's do this. Right, let's do this. Right, we're diverting. Oh my god. But we've had a look on Google Earth, haven't we? It looks landable. We can straighten up actually. Yeah, in fact, this is interesting, isn't it? To be fair. Oh, I just couldn't be bothered, mate. I just couldn't be bothered. Right, it's 219 flight world tour. What shall I call it? Diversion flight 146. Oh, we're coming down rapidly here. We're absolutely fine. We've got plenty of time. Cut the power completely. And just cruise on down, baby. I couldn't be bothered with the plane just not obeying the speed for 2 hours. Like I said, if flight was an hour, I'd just deal with it because we're only cruising for another half an hour, 40 minutes, and we're coming back down. But because it's such a long flight in sim world, this is a long flight. Do you know what I mean? In real life, no. You know what I mean? It's just a little hop in it, but yeah. And also, it's something that I've not had to do yet. It's something interesting to do as well. We've not had to do an emergency diversion landing, have we, before? So, yeah. So here you go. So we're heading for RPVC. Yeah. Should we give it a bit of throttle? We don't need to be slow round here. We can probably do about 350. Yeah, we can get on with it, can't we? Just dip the nose a little bit, actually. Yeah, it's just like... Yeah, let's come on down. Nah, diversion. Should get the tunes back on. I've got an eye on the speed, didn't you worry? We're not going down fast enough here, are we? Because I can't dip the nose anymore. We're at maximum speed. It's not looking great, this, actually. Coming in at some rate of knots here. Is that the runway there? Can I see it there? Oh, if I get this down. I think it's possible, you know. Come on, get down, get down, get down, get down, get down. Oh, I don't think it is possible, is it? Look at this angle. No, I've misjudged it, man. Nearly, but not quite. Nearly, but not quite. Nearly, but not quite. Nearly, but not quite there. I should have gone more extreme with the descent earlier on. Oh well. Nearly. Had the runway been another couple of miles, I'd have been able to do that, but no. There was some angle of attack going on there. There was some angle of attack coming in then on that tent. It was literally vertical. Like. There was some angle of attack there. It's the most aggressive angle of attack I've ever had. I think I'm getting too overconfident. Right, should we swing around? Should we swing around and have another doob? Let's swing around. Why have we got this sad music on as well? Come on, man. Let's G it up.
Something new from Chicane.
Something new from Chicane in 2009.
This is an adaptation of Hip Apollo from Sigur Rós. It's called Poppy Holler.
Well, if nothing else, it'll make for an interesting title, won't it? Diversion. I'll have to come up with a new colour for the number as well. Right, where we're going? I'll put it in red. Diversion. Right, what are we doing with speed? Right, flaps 1. Right, landing gear out. It's a bit early, but flaps 2. Let's bleed the speed off. Come on now, behave yourself. Right, this is technical. Why is it doing that? Why is it kicking the speed in? Fuck your speed. Fuck your speed. I want flaps 3. Come on. Come on, you can do this. You can do this. You can do this. We're gliding. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Full flaps. Can do this. Watch out for the trees. But we can do this. Speed's coming down nicely. Everything's looking good. Looking good. We're looking good. Looking good. Watch out for the trees. Looking good. 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 Just about keep it on the tarmac. Get your brakes on. Well, you weren't expecting me, were you? Yeah, flawless 195 diversion is successful. And we are down in wherever we are. I'll get Google Maps back up in a minute. Right. I think, are we long? Is it long enough to take off? Just, probably. Just about. I might go to the far end and take off this way just because there's less trees and we've got another field of space if we need it. Yeah, I'm going to, when we take off from here, I'm going to start at the far end. Well, you didn't expect me today, did you? But, yeah, no, I couldn't be arsed balancing the throttle, messing about with it every couple of minutes. Because that's what it entails, messing about. Tweaking the throttle every couple of minutes. And I couldn't let it sit at 267 knots. It would just be a pain in the arse. And it's late and fucking, yeah. Oh, there we go. How long did it take? Oh, what's going to happen if it... let's have a look. Let's have a look, see if it like saves it properly. What's it going to do? It's going to think, what the fuck? This wasn't the flight plan. Right. So we've gone to RPVC in the end. Let me write that down. So diversion. So RPVC. Right. Okay. What else do we need to know? This wasn't the plan, was it? I would have changed, edit the intro so it says 219 flights now. Oh, listen. you know, the attempted landing was a bit mad as well, wasn't it? That angle of attack was crazy. But I knew that we were all right, really, because we weren't in the red zone with the speed. You know, flaps out, nose diving it in. But yeah, no, I couldn't quite make it the first time, so the go around was necessary there. But we are down somewhere. In fact, let's get Google Maps up. Yeah, this is not a normal outro situation. Let's something new from. There we go. Right, so we are down in. Might as well full screen this now. Right, let's have a look. So it's Calbayog Airport. Calbayog. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? So we've done a diversion. We've basically come from Manila to about here, yeah, to there. So we're just on a different island, aren't we? So we're definitely still in the Philippines. Yeah, so this has been flight 146. Philippines 2. The Philippines. Have you ever done back-to-back landings in the same country? Maybe you could count like Vatican City in Italy. Oh, yes, Spain. I had to do it at Spain. Yeah, in Spain I had to do it. Maybe somewhere else as well. I can't think of. Right, that's the situation. So we've gone Manila. We got about as far as here. I realised that we were going. Let me just sort out what's going on. So I was heading all the way over here. So I've got about a quarter of the distance, a third if you're being generous. So we've gone from Manila to here, and then tomorrow it'll be a slightly shorter flight all the way over to Palau. But I didn't fancy, by the time we got around here, it was obvious that the plane was a little bit broken in terms of it was ignoring the speed that I was telling it to go at, and so we were 7 knots too fast, and I have it on the limit of how fast you can go anyway, so 7 knots too fast just meant that the entire flight was going to be annoying. So did I fancy an hour and 40 minutes of that? No. So we have done the emergency diversion to Calbayog. There you go. View details. Officially, the city of Calbayog is a component city in the province of Samar, Philippines. It has a population of, 187,849. Yeah, well, that wasn't on the list, was it? No, so get in. Let's have a gander. You know what I mean? I say you know what I mean? I say you know what I mean? Yeah. Well, you know, you just never know what you're going to get on the floor. I love Calbayog. Nice power lines. I love Calbayog. You know what I mean? Well, you just never know what you're gonna get. Right. Anyway, you get the idea. I couldn't really be bothered tonight. It's the bottom line. Oh, it's going to make an interesting title, though, isn't it? Diversion. Yeah, no. It was... Well, you know the situation. I don't need to repeat myself. You know the situation. So, yeah. 219 Flight World Tour. And it is what it is. Right, that's all from me. The World Tour does continue, by the way. The World Tour continues next time. Yeah, so we will be going to Palau next time. Pinky promised. No, but do you know what, right? On a serious note, to bring this all back down to earth, right? It's good to get myself out of the comfort zone. And, you know, take manual control of the plane at 39,000 feet and, you know, do something that wasn't planned. You know, it's good practice. You never know what can happen in the last third of this tour. You don't know what's going to occur. So, you know what I mean? It's nice to, you know, it's not every time that everything's going to go perfectly to plan. And so here we are in Calbayog, just chilling. Do join me for flight 147 of 219 to Palau. Other than that, we got down safely. That, I tell you what, that first attempted landing was crazy. Probably the most extreme, definitely the most extreme angle of attack. But I knew it was safe speed-wise. Like, trust me, I had my eye on the speed. Because once you're getting into above like 350, you're in the danger zone. So, you know, I knew how far to push it, and I certainly pushed it. But listen, are we in one piece? Yeah, we are. You know, your sick bags might be full, and you might have cancelled the connecting flight, but are you alive? Yes. Am I alive? Yes. Is the plane in one piece? Yes. Are we where we should be? No. But we're down on the ground, aren't we? So that's all from me, and I will see you next time for another attempt at going to Palau, and hopefully the plane will behave itself. And yeah, instead of it being 2 hour, 10-minute flight, it'll be an hour and a half. So get in, I suppose. But yeah, that's all from me. It's been an unusual one, but you know, something different, unexpected, and yeah, we're alive, aren't we? The world tour continues. Thank you very much. See you later. Bye for now.